I think there's going to be different classes of companies. You're going to have the companies that are going to go all remote. They figured out that they can be more productive without an office. There's going to be companies who try hybrid, and that's going to be very hard. Some are going to make it, some aren't going to make that happen. And there's going to be a ton of companies that go back to an all office-based culture.
So let's talk about what types of practices are the ones that will have, I guess, those companies working from home more efficiently than others. What types of things need to happen for a company to either be constructive and productive in a hybrid or work from home environment, or ones that actually need to be in the office to be productive?
Yeah, it's much more than just like start using Zoom and Slack. There's a lot of intentional things you can do. And at GitLab, we've written extensively about it. We have over 5,000 pages of kind of how we work. And for example, it's super important to organize informal communication. In the office, the water cooler talk just happens. If you're all remote, you got to organize things like that with special events. We have a ton of tips out there. If people search for GitLab Remote, they'll find a ton of tips.
Okay, so as you talk about the types of things that we can do, are certain companies out there in certain industries doing it better than others? I mean, the quick thought is technology is the obvious winner here. Those companies tend to do better. But it's different when you're talking about, say, a company that does collaborative work or can do coding, as opposed to somebody who has to actually make computer chips. How exactly do industries vary with regard to work from home?
It varies greatly. And I think it's up to the leadership to lead by example. For example, Toby from Shopify said, look, we're going to be hybrid. We're going to make sure that when the people in the office have a meeting with people from outside the office, they're all going to go to a separate booth. They're all going to dial in by themselves, all have a camera, all have a laptop. So everyone is on an equal playing field. That's going to become more and more important as companies try to be hybrid.
All right. And one last thing before we let you go, Sid. What exactly is your company going to look like in the next 12 to 24 months?
Yeah, so GitLab is a complete DevOps platform. It helps people collaborate on software developers, security people, operations people. So that's what we're doing. We're at 130 million ARR now. We've grown 50 times over the last 4 years, and we hope to continue that growth.